Grant, an incredibly tough night, obviously. Just first of all, your thoughts and emotions after the season ending in the way it has.
Yeah, just gutted, really disappointed. Changing rooms really flat and down. We just didn't get going in the first half. Ultimately, we were disappointing. We were poor. We lost too many duels, second balls. No energy about us. 2 poor goals to concede. Although credit to Crew, they'll say it's a well taken one, the first one, and well worked. And they did a number in us in the first half. We lacked the energy that they showed. We didn't have it, and fair play to them. You know, it was their front 4 causes problems in the press and the turnover in the transitions, and the boys knew that at half time. You know, they knew that. I didn't really need to tell them that. They said it themselves. They were really disappointed with themselves, but I think from half time onwards we showed what we have been, and ultimately we just didn't get the goal, that bit of magic or quality to get us, you know, where we needed to be.
What do you put the start down to? Was it that Crew had done well themselves, or was it something about yourselves? What did you put it down to?
Look, firstly, I think Crew done well. Don't get me wrong; they've done very well in that first half, and obviously had a plan to try and break on us in transitions, and it hurt. It worked for them. But look, for us, I can speak about my team. We didn't move the ball quick enough. We were a little bit slow. We had no movement at the top end of the pitch. Midfielders kept playing in positions that we didn't really want them in, and we just didn't get going. We just didn't get going. It was probably similar to the first 20 odd minutes of Crew in the first leg, but it dwindled on for 45 minutes tonight, and you know, we reset a little bit at half time. We were much better after that in the second half and in extra time. It looked like there was only one team that was going to score, and then obviously, look, when you get the penalties, it's a bit of a lottery. But look, ultimately, I'm really proud of the boys. I am, and I said that to them in there. I said I'm really proud of how we have turned our season around. I don't think anyone would have given us any hope of getting where we did today, but ultimately we've failed. That's what we've done, and I said that to the players, and that hurts, you know. And it really hurts me to say that, but it's the truth. We came here to try and get out of this league this season. We recruited well to get out of this season, but we haven't done it.
It's early, obviously, to think this way, but is there anything that you could maybe have done differently tonight, or would have done differently?
No, we didn't change anything. No, we wanted to be positive. I know it didn't look like that in the first half, and I'm staying on the sideline saying the same thing to Cliff. What's going on? Is there something like a mentality issue in one or 2 or 3 or 4 of the players that were thinking, well, we don't really need to win tonight? Has that taken over some of them? I don't know, because it certainly didn't come from us as a coaching staff. Our message to the players was to win this game tonight. It wasn't to sit back and things like that. But it probably looked like we did, and that was a concern for us.
Does it make it harder, given how the last 3 months have gone and the run that you got on and the opportunity that you managed to give yourselves?
Yeah, it's really raw now, isn't it? I'm really low and flat and down. Because I feel like we've let everybody down. That's just the way I feel. I feel like we've let everybody down. You know, I think it's the first time this stadium's been full like this for many years, and we give them nothing. I know the fans kept going and going and going with us all. You know, particularly first half, we give them nothing to cheer about. And I'm just gutted. I'm gutted for the fans. I'm gutted for the players. I'm gutted for my staff, and I'm gutted for everyone connected to the football club, because we feel like we've brought this club, you know, back together again, and everyone's singing off the same hymn sheet, but it just wasn't to be.
Always tough for the players that miss in the end. Is everybody wrapped round Zayn and Akib at the end?
Yeah, it's like penalties is one of those ones where someone's going to miss out of the opposition, or 1 or 2 of them's going to miss, and unfortunately for us, you know, the one that mattered at the end, we missed, and obviously Sains was saved, and so was Hacks, but it's hard. Like penalties is a bit of a lottery, so it's difficult to comment on that.
When the dust settles on this though, Grant, you've said it yourself, stadium was rocking today. Atmosphere before kick-off was great. The run that you've gone on to go from absolutely nowhere to where you are, you've put this club back in a better place, I'd say. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. This club shouldn't be in League Two. This club should not be in League Two. You see that tonight. Was there 14 or 15,000 fans here? And ultimately, we haven't done the job. We just haven't done the job, and that's really hurtful for me. I said to the players in there, and I know that it's hard, and players might switch off and they're disappointed. And I just said to them in there, I said, look, if any is, we'll be going to win the league next season. There's no question about that. And I said, if there's any of us in there that doesn't think we can, tell your agent to call me and find a new club. Because there's no way I'm waiting for my team to get going for another 3 or 4 months, like we did at the start of this season. So I guess some of the players have got a decision to make as well, because if they're not ready to come back and win the league, then for me, don't come back. Find yourself a new club.
And do you feel that the majority of them will be there next season? Would you like the majority back to have another crack?
Yeah, look, I think you've obviously seen a lot of the players have signed new contracts and stuff like that. Obviously, we're in negotiations with 2 or 3 of them still. We will, now that this is done, put deadlines on the players to say yes or no. Ultimately, if it gets to that deadline and they haven't agreed, then we have to go and find alternative options, because we can't wait forever. But I'm just ready at this moment in time. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just thinking of how much we've let everybody down today.